House prices going up.
Mortgage rates rising.
Housing
affordability crisis.
If you've been watching the news lately, you may be feeling a little bit overwhelmed.
Or even a little bit discouraged.
All right, so today we're here to answer the burning question that everyone's been asking, and that is it a good time to buy a house? So coming from two people that are in this business and do this on a day-to-day basis, we do think that it's a good time to still purchase a property. It just really depends on two questions you want to ask yourself. Number one, what is your specific need and reason for why you're purchasing? And two, does it make financial sense for you to do this with a potential increase in your payment depending on your current situation?
Made it to the Living in New Smyrna Beach YouTube channel. My name is Chris Flores. This is Tim Loomis. We're business partners. We own White Whale Real Estate. More importantly, if you're wanting to stay up to date with all the hot news that's going on in New Smyrna Beach and the east coast of Florida, please remember to like, subscribe, and follow. That way you can get all the information first. And they need to jump the trees here too. We get calls, text messages, and emails from people like you every day that are trying to make moves in the area. So whatever your real estate needs are, whether you're looking to do something in 9 days or 9 months, whether it's commercial, rentals, short-term vacations, commercial, we're your guys. We're your one-stop shop for a resource. Let us know, or you can always schedule a free consultation with us as well. We're happy to help out however we can.
First off, I want to say that Chris and I, every time we film, we always manage to find all of the landscaping guys. So free advertisement for full throttle lawn care. Anyways, so on to the next important thing. Housing prices are always fluctuating, and 2023 in the New Smyrna Beach area is no different. Property values have increased year over year, but the good thing is that we've seen that supply and demand is kind of on an even keel right now, with average days on market being 50, 55 days and a 2.3 to 2.5 month supply of actual inventory. So national average for inventory is closer to that 3-month range, so we're a little bit less than that, but supply and demand is pretty equal at this point in time.
All right, so let's talk about things on a national level. Tim just talked about things on a local New Smyrna Beach, East Coast, greater surrounding area level. So want to compare things with you on a national level. And overall nationally, home prices are actually down. Median close price is about 3.1% down across the nation. So that is some good news of the market relaxing a little bit. But the big thing is, the big buzz that everybody's been talking about is going to be interest rates. So interest rates currently on a national level, we're fluctuating anywhere between 6 to 7%, depending on your credit worthiness. So these are definitely higher than they have been in the past couple of years, but we have to remember that these have been historical lows that we've been being able to enjoy the fruits of. And just like bad things, good things can't last forever either. So we need to take that into account and just kind of basically just, it is what it is, and that's the price that you have to pay right now. So the couple things that are propping the market up and are continuing to keep the housing prices where they're at overall on a national basis is that we still have that lack of inventory. And with lack of inventory, that just creates a higher demand. And that's what's making the overall national real estate market stay relatively stable. And we are looking at about 2.7 months of inventory across the nation.
I've always loved this house. It's nestled here beneath the South Causeway. It's really cool. You're like by the parks and restaurants and downtown. But back to question number one, what is your need? And is this the best time for you to purchase a house? So are you looking to upsize, downsize? Are your job taking you somewhere else? Are you combining families? What is your specific situation? You know, there's no one size fits all. So if you have a specific situation, we're happy to go over it with you with the utmost confidentiality, really just kind of help you and your family make the best plan for you and actually see if now's a good time to buy or not. Which really just leads me right into question number two is, does the affordability make sense as well? So when you look at these two different questions, it really helps you look at things from an objective and logical point of view, rather than looking at it as a lot of over speculation of the market. Hi guys.
All right, so here's some major drawbacks if you wait and you're betting or speculating on the market that interest rates are going to go down. The first one is interest rates can still continue to go up. For those of you that have been around since the 80s and were in the housing market and into buying and selling homes, You can remember interest rates were 15% and even higher than that. So even though we are at a national average between 6 and 7%, we're up from where we were around those historic lows of 3%. You can always go up in interest rates. The Fed chair, Jerome Powell, was just recently in an interview quoted saying that it would be appropriate for the Fed to raise interest rates 2 more times before the year is even out. They're really trying to aggressively stop this inflation. They want to get it to 2%. So as it sits right now, we don't see any lowering of interest rates anytime soon. So that's if you're betting against interest rates. So they can still always go up. They're probably not going to be coming down. And the second thing is, all right, so they do come down. Great news, right? Wrong, bad news. And here's why. Because if interest rates go down, that means there's going to be a more of a buyer frenzy back into the market. Everybody's going to be competing against these houses. Bidding wars are going to take place, which is going to increase the overall purchase price of the home, which turns out, you guessed it, that will also increase your monthly payment. So either way, not a great situation on you waiting. So you really have to go back and evaluate on, is it the right time for you to buy for you and your family specific needs? All right, so the New Smyrna Beach, Edgewater surrounding areas is going to be slightly above the nation average on days on market and overall median house value on the sales price. One of the reasons, or a couple of the reasons for that, is because we're a little bit insulated. We are strategically located on the east coast of Florida. We're really close nearby major airports, highways, waterways, railways, and we're actually known as Florida's high-tech corridor. We have Boston Whaler, which is one of the nation's leading boat manufacturers. They have one of their largest manufacturing plants located in Edgewater, which is just about 5 minutes south of New Smyrna. So that brings in high-paying jobs and just keeps the local economy going. Also, with us being about 45 minutes north of the Kennedy Space Center, we've got lots of high-paying tech jobs that are coming in with just NASA and SpaceX and all the other emerging space industries that are coming about. The other great thing to be looking forward to in the area is that Governor Ron DeSantis on May 31st announced that Patrick Air Force Base, which is just about an hour-ish south of the New Smyrna Edgewater area, will be the U.S. Space Force Readiness Command Center headquarters. So it's going to be STARCOM. I may have messed it up a little bit, but basically U.S. Space Force main headquarters is going to be located at the Patrick Air Force Base in Melbourne.
So the key takeaway here is don't be discouraged. There's an opportunity in every market, no matter what that market is. And this could very well be a great time for you and your family to sell or purchase a new property, whether that's for your primary residence or for investment purposes. As always, we're here to guide you through the process. Make sure that you reach out to us at White Whale Real Estate. Chris, myself, we have a ever-growing team of great people that are here and ready and willing to help you. And we look forward to seeing you next week. Don't forget, like, subscribe, follow.
See you guys.